Listen to those royalty-free synthwave jams over my voice. Oh, my phone is on its butt. I do that every single time I start streaming. I accidentally leave the audio playing through my phone, but I use my phone to monitor it to make sure everything's okay. But anyways, welcome back, everybody. I haven't streamed in a while. Time flew by like crazy. I streamed last in January or February. Doesn't feel like that was that long ago, but it was. I don't know what happened and like why everything is moving so fast. Maybe because I finally got a real job or something, but who cares about that? We're here for some drawing. We're just gonna sit back and hopefully you can draw along with me, whatever you want, and I'll be I thought of I remember the game I used to do in high school when we were bored in class, where we would generate a random adjective and a random we used to do animals, but I just decided we could do nouns. And just for a little bit here, I'm just going to draw whatever combination of adjectives and nouns that this random website decides to give us as a fun little warm-up. Also, I want to say thank you very much, because this live stream, even before it went live, has like almost 10 likes, and that's like genuinely some of the most likes that one of my streams has gotten. So that's a good sign to know that people are engaged. But anyways, ready for this? This is some budget right here. This cost me $0. This just cost me my time, basically. But ready? Ooh, fancy transitions now. I've been watching a lot of live streams lately, so I felt like it would be fun to brand things up. So that's what I did, and there's some additional decorative stuff on the stream that is hopefully nice looking and noticeably different than what I used to do, where I just had like bright yellow text everywhere, which seemed to not be very effective and kind of looked bad in my eyes. I also haven't drawn in forever. I say that every single time I do one of these streams, but it's true. The last thing I drew was, I guess, all the branding stuff for this. But I've been playing a lot of games and stuff, so I felt like drawing. So let's get right to it. I drew this earlier today. That's Gurr in the corner because you have to have him. Can't not have him. I can't draw him well, but we got him. So anyways, our first random adjective and noun combination character that we will be creating is a guttural television. And I had to Google what the word guttural means. It means like hoarse or like really raspy and like horrible sounding. When you do Google image search for it, it shows you like the inside of a horse's throat, which is interesting. So you should never Google image search things when you don't know what the word is. But yeah, so I guess we'll just create a loud television character. I have like a very vague vision of something in my head. Let's do that. But thank you everyone for coming. I'm sure more people will end up showing up as we go, because that's how these things work. Because something that has been stopping me and like just kind of confusing me about streaming is that I really don't know when I should be doing it, because my analytics and everything shows that like I have so many people that watch the stuff I make are from different places. So I never know like what would be a good time for people to tune in. But hello Wolf and hello King the Bing. I thought it said King the Bling earlier, but Bing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Right now we're drawing again a guttural television, because we are going to be drawing a few randomly generated drawing prompts. So here we go. Just give him zimmy eyes. Needs to be like crazy looking, and he needs to be screaming. There we go. Basically, it's just Zim, but that's okay. That's my secret cap. That's the only thing I know how to draw. We do a little bit of this. I have also like accidentally learned a lot of things about my image editor GIMP, and also this software, Paint SAI. So, I know some better shortcuts than I used to. Some of that kind of came from how I had a class in college about Photoshop. So that led me to learn things that Photoshop did. And then I was like, I got to be able to do that in the not super expensive programs I own, right? And researching led me to find out that yes, even if it's a little complicated. So we go merge those. I guess we can give them arms and legs. It looks a little weird. And once again, I drew it ginormous. I need to just make myself a ginormous canvas or something. I always draw everything too big. There we go. Can have claw hands. And now he's just taking up the whole canvas. I guess that's fine. But how's everyone doing? Everyone who's tuning in. I hope everyone's good. I've been good. I got my wisdom teeth out last week, which was an exciting experience. Which, admittedly, was not like, that's one of those things that when you're in school and stuff, like and even just like online and stuff, like people will always hype that up, like oh, my tooth, it hurts so bad, bruh. But it really wasn't that bad at all. It was certainly uncomfortable as heck, but like it wasn't that bad, and it already feels a lot better. Like what when I was watching Adventure Time Together again, I was still taking the painkillers that they gave me for that, and my body didn't handle those too well. They made me kind of dizzy. So I got to sit down and watch like one of the greatest pieces of animation I've seen in a while also feeling like I wanted to pass out. So that was that was a memorable experience. Usually stuff like that happens. There's always some sort of weird situation I end up being in when I need to experience something that like I'm like, oh, this will be very important to me. I need to make sure I watch it. And then it's like, oh no, you broke your leg, so you gotta worry about that, and then also watch it with your broken leg. Although I guess getting your wisdom teeth out is extremely different from breaking a leg. Also, notice how I just used the paint bucket to make that white, but then filled it with the black. I didn't really need to. I'm just trying to like get a. Oh, and then it overwrite. Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm just trying to get like a static effect, but I want it to look a little cool. I don't really, because a static effect you just do this, but then it's like a zebra. Do a little bit of get a little more in there. So I know a game I've been playing has really cool static effects in it. It's like pixel by pixel, so it's like I could never emulate that while drawing, but yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Everything's going all right. The pain of getting wisdom teeth pulled probably depends on the person. Yeah, probably. It also, I guess, helped that I had a point of comparison, because a little before I got that done, I had some fillings done, and like something went wrong there, because one of my teeth ended up hurting really bad from that, and that the pain from getting a filling was honestly way more uncomfortable than getting my wisdom teeth. Although admittedly, the painkillers for that filling pain worked better than the wisdom teeth painkillers, despite the fact that the wisdom teeth painkillers made me dizzy. Let's make them brown, because every like default TV needs to be brown. And that could just be white. There we go. Snow dropping emotes. What emotes does YouTube even have? I wish that I could use Twitch, but discoverability on there is terrible. Like my whole audience and stuff is all here, so I switched to Twitch. But man, I so much of what I watch is Twitch, so like those emotes and stuff are just burnt into my brain, and it's definitely more iconic than people waving at each other emote from YouTube. There's also a dab. I remember that one, and a faucet. I guess that's like a stay hydrated one or something. I guess that's cute, but it's not funny. It's not a meme. I will have to stay hydrated though. That is an important point. Because if there's one thing that streaming does, it's really hurt my throat from talking for too long. Like this is probably going to be the most I've talked in a while. But that's a good thing. You know, we need the practice. This could pass for like a teenage robot villain or something, right? Teenage robot OC. TVG. Yeah, there you go. Because then it uses the adjective guttural. There we go. Ta-da. I feel like I spent so much time on that, but I was talking the whole time. Now we can write. How do I spell guttural random adjective website? Gutturaltv. There we go. New OC. New NFT. NTF. Is it NFT or NTF? Go. There you go. I'm going to sell that later. What? I got no idea how the heck those things work, but and that's kind of current events, I guess. So let's not. I mean, it's been like a few days since I've seen anything about those actually. So I don't know if that's still going on, but it probably is. Right, now we got to generate new words. This pandemic gonna need more hand sanitizer emote. Yeah, I mean that's cute too. I guess they have cleaning emotes, but those are just gonna be like they're like Twitch emotes are amazing because of like the weird cultural context behind all of them. Like a certain laughing, there's multiple different emotes of like people smiling, but each one has a specific meaning, even though they only have those meanings because of the culture. So, you know, like YouTube's just got hand sanitizer. It's like, we got to come up with a meme for the hand sanitizer. This is what YouTube interprets as hip with the times. I mean, it's hip, I guess, but it's not funny. Okay, so our adjective for our next random thing is magenta. And then our random noun is internet. Okay. What's an internet browser that has a magenta theme? Opera? Opera's like red. Actually, is Opera still red, or did they like simplify the logo? All I know about Opera is that their logo looks like the logo for the company that worked on Pac-Man World 3, and that always bothered me. So what website am I on? I'm literally using randomwordgenerator.com because I just googled random noun generator and random adjective generator, and I'm using two different pages on that website to just come up with some words to draw up. So let's do internet. I mean, how do you draw the internet? Like, do we do a modem, or do we do like let's be like abstract, like a personified thing, while also being magenta. Let's give it like I'm seeing like a little bit of this. Like it's got a broken head. Maybe this could be like the generic like internet globe. Default Wreck-It Ralph 2 internet logo. I like that everybody's still memeing quite a bit about Wreck-It Ralph 2. Nobody ever really like talked much about the actual movie though. I reviewed it, and you know what? I don't even remember what. That's one of my video reviews where when I look at my complete list of like I keep a list of the final verdicts I give movies so that I can look back to it and like compare my verdicts. I always see Wreck-It Ralph 2, is that like B or B plus, and I'm like, is that right? I need to watch it again, but I can't just. I mean, nobody cares if I change my rating for Wreck-It Ralph 2. I've been considering even just like not doing ratings, because so many people are doing that now, just giving up on it because like, who cares? Because at the end of the day, unless something is like if I'm reviewing something as a joke, I'm basically always going to review things that I like. Who needs scores? Here we go. Maybe no. I should have like a 3, but like a blocky, like, yeah, kind of like. Oh wait, I heard my notification sound. That's like an M. That doesn't look the way I wanted it to. What was my notification? Somebody subscribed. TLW just subscribed. I don't even know if that's someone watching the stream, but thank you for subscribing. Did you like that cute little thing there? I updated all those too. Very fancy. It took me a very long time to figure out how to make those notifications be vertical. I don't know why that was so hard. I'm also gonna have to Google what color magenta is just to make sure I don't get it wrong. But is it like pink? Because the first time I heard that word is from the character from Blue's Clues. The dog that was like pink. Here we go. There's hair. Maybe no. This might look a little cool. We do like a this effect. It's like pixelated and it's like deteriorating. Yeah, boy. There we go. Sorry, you guys are saying so much. Wolf says that you can use this website now for art prompts every time you get art block. Exactly. This is something I used to do in high school when I got bored in class. Because one person who sat with me always liked seeing me draw, so you would like go on his website, just come up with stuff for me to draw. I don't even think he would ever really do drawings. He just like wanted me to, and I was like, I mean, I may as well. I'm just sitting here. So give her tiny little arms and incomplete body. That would be the end of their shirt. Arms. We gotta put like the Windows logo on her shirt. What, can I get the colors right? Yellow, orange, blue, blue, green. Those are probably wrong, but let's not worry about that. Then, hang on a second. Magenta is pink. Okay, good. Kind of like maybe more so this pink. Yeah. Dark. Whoops. Is that the layer with? Mess that up. There we go. The hair not closed? It's not closed. Ah. It's also a little hard for me. Oh yeah, it's not closed on the bottom either. It's hard for me to see my keyboard because I have my microphone right in front of it. So I'm gonna mess up a lot of these hotkeys until I get used to this. Maybe we can merge that now. And then hair. Can have like a little bit of like a gradient going on. It'd be like bright on the top and turning dark. And then we use the airbrush like a professional. Oh no, we gotta fill in these little squares too. Whoop, wrong layer again. See, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. No. She kind of looks like Princess Bubblegum right now that I the specific shade of pink I used for the hair is definitely a bubblegum color. What? That's not closed either. Come on. There we go. There's probably a more efficient way of coloring things, but this is what I taught myself. This is what I'm stuck doing for the rest of forever. Get a big... Whoops. There we go. Now with the airbrush, turn the color down a little. Turn that up Do a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. Fancy. It's like they're rusting. And I guess, yeah, like a light pink skin, like a whitish skin. There we go. Prompt for you, ghost balloon dab. Listen, I know what you're getting at with that. Your favorite Pokemon there. Drift balloon, is that the correct name? There we go. Now, other important touch. Need eyelashes. Yeah. Eyebrows? Yeah, a little, maybe like... Yeah, there we go. That's good. There we go. New OC. Magenta Internet. Give her a antenna hair too. Those are great. There we go. Now that's a character. Just I'll write the name, and then I gotta take a darn sip of water. Water emote in chat. There we go. We're gonna be one of those streams that tells the chat to do a certain emote every 5 seconds. I honestly, I wish I could be, but I don't know what friggin' emotes YouTube has. There we go. Magenta Internet. Oh, 1 second, please. Perfect. See, now this is like, we gotta hope that we get more random prompts that like tie into each other. So like we create like a cartoon out of these characters. So our next my next random adjective is utter. But that, I mean, that's not, you know, obviously I just think of cow udder, but that kind of doesn't work for a drawing. Okay, next one is alike, which I guess we can work with that. We draw like twins. So we got alike passenger. There we go. Infinity Train, random Infinity Train 2020, 2021. You know, passenger now, one of those words you can't hear without thinking about Infinity Train. So we got alike passenger. So I guess just a pair of twin passengers. Let's have them be a little more simplistic. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, we could do a little bit of this, huh? I learned about this tool a little while ago. Yeah, now they're really alike. Fancy. Honestly, was really surprised to find out that this software had a symmetry option. I was thinking about making them conjoined because of how much Binding of Isaac I've been playing and how much like cartoonish body horror is on my mind because of that game. But we can make them, they could be like handcuffed together or something. They're like clones. They're not like siblings. It's Beth and Gwen. Sure, there we go. Little shoes. They'll be different colors though, I guess. Make them different colors so that it's like B-side versions of the same clone. Do like a little bit of that, yeah. One of them can have glasses too. I feel like one of them should have glasses. Thing 1 and thing 2 energy. Fantastic point. These are like they're alike passengers. They're yeah, like Shining style. They're ghosts. They're trapped on a train, and they just like minorly inconvenience people. Like they just like if there's a little bit of toilet paper left, they'll just take it and like blow their nose on it, and then they'll be out of toilet paper in the bathroom, and then whoever uses it has to be like, oh, I gotta ask for toilet paper. And then they're gonna know that I have to go to the bathroom. That's embarrassing. Oh wait, no, they're gonna have different colors. You'll be blue and orange, I guess. A darker blue. See, we're building OCs. We're building little worlds here. We'll have a whole imaginary comic strip by the end of this. Yeah, brown hair works. And then a little like, she's gonna have like unicorn shoes. Gonna have little unicorns and a little horn on them. Yeah, maybe they're more like narwhals. Oh, yeah, it's better to have it transparent. Or even penguin shoes, maybe. It's up to your interpretation. And I guess just like detail this so it looks like a dress. Maybe put like a little, yeah, put like a smiley face on hers, but then a frowny face on the other ones. Perfect. Whoops. They'll have the same skin color. Do. To remember when the demic started and the most panic bought item was toilet paper. Classic. Wasn't it like a few weeks ago that like that happened again, but only for like a day? That was, I mean, it wasn't good times, basically. But at least things are getting somewhat better. Like kind of red hair. Yeah, that looks good. She'll have dragon shoes. The scary dragon. She's the like the one that like really wants to like ruin people's day, like steal their Lay's potato chips, but she's like held back. She's at absolutely unhinged character right here. There we go. Maybe those are more snakes. No, give them a little. They'll breathe a little fire. Skechers had to discontinue these ones because they were breathing actual fire. Perfect. Make that one a little shorter. There we go. See, I like that. Like in a week, I'm gonna look at if I look at these drawings again, I'm gonna like completely forget what all this story I'm making up. Oh, prices of sanitizer went up. Fantastic. Where I work, there's hand sanitizer everywhere. It's pretty great. You know, if that like, and we went right when the pandemic was starting too. I was able to go to the convention PAX East, It's very sad that I still can't go to another one until this is all over. But like it wasn't too bad, so they still held that. But it was extremely sanitary, just like as precautionary stuff, which is fantastic. And hopefully that means that in the future they'll continue to keep it sanitary. They probably won't, but like the fact that they went up and like Lysoled every single controller after somebody used it, like you love to see it. I hope they keep that up, but they probably won't. There we go. Here's our we can draw like a little train too, just so we know. So these are unlike passengers. Draw a little train here. Yeah, like a futuristic train, like a monorail, basically. Guess they could be on a monorail too. Whatever works, but I'm imagining like an old-timey Harry Potter train. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. For complete improv, it's pretty good. Monorail, yep, the Simpsons reference. Despite never seeing that episode, I know that reference. Probably because of Nostalgia Critic. Like, watching Nostalgia Critic and Angry Video Game Nerd growing up is how I know most things. Okay, let's do a couple more of these and then maybe I'll just start drawing like whatever comes into my mind. I was also really worried there for a second that my mic was muted the whole time, but obviously it wasn't because you guys were answering me. So our next adjective is unique, which is kind of like the opposite of alike, which is kind of weird. Let's get a different one. Sparkling, okay, we could work with sparkling. Sparkling mall. I can't really personify that. Sparkling responsibility, sparkling establishment, sparkling presentation, sparkling relation, reaction, user, population, college, meaning, anxiety. There we go. That's a good one. Sparkling anxiety. Sounds like a real thing. That's everyone's favorite Simpsons episode? You mean that sincerely or /J? /J in chat. No, I remember Nostalgia Critic had some video about Simpsons episodes. I think the #1 episode he said on that. I don't know what the topic was. I think it was just best episodes. It was Bart gets an F, which I also like have in my immediate memory, despite never actually watching the episode. /S serious. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, sparkling anxiety. I'm gonna draw someone like gonna be happy. It's also a girl because we're just gonna draw girls all the time. Well, I can't draw boys because of the way I do head shapes. Like I gotta figure out how to make hair for boys. That like will look natural on my perfectly circular head shape. Because in my head, because I have short hair, by default, like when I want to draw boys with like shorter hair or like just like kind of frilly spiky hair. But then I have to show like the ear, and like showing an ear on like the head shape I draw still doesn't look quite right to me. But we'll figure it out. That's why we're sitting here doing this. There we go. So anxious. Just to like go. No, she has to do what I did, where I waited all weekend for Amazon to get me my copy of Miitopia for Nintendo Switch, and then it got lost in transit somehow. So I had to go to Walmart and ask for it. This is what I looked like when I was doing that. And imagine having to ask for something. Ooh, nothing worse than that. Like a Harry Potter scar. Like, can't. I want like a fetal position, but I can't really draw poses. There we go. That's okay. Something like that. There's a little bit of this. Oh, hang on. I should draw down another layer so that. There we go. That's passable. But don't worry, they'll be sparkling, which is a positive thing, even though they're anxious. Going to the store to get myself a bottle of sparkling anxiety. Exactly. They must have had a sale on sparkling water, because I heard earlier, or like the other day, or maybe it was this morning even, my dad asked my mom, like, you gonna get the water? And I was like, what? Like, of course, like we need water in the house, yeah. But now there's like, there's a lot of cases of sparkling water downstairs, so must have been on sale. Kind of frizzy, unkept hair. A little bit of this going on, yeah. It kind of looks like they're possessed. But I mean, I'd be anxious too if I was possessed, I guess. Maybe it would depend on the ghost. Give her like slightly, yeah, be a little pale-ish. Green eyes. Green eyes are my default for some reason. Feel like a zzz, zzz. We'll get to the sparkles, don't worry. I haven't forgotten. The most important part. Hey, this is the song that I use in my outro. I knew it'd be in here somewhere because this is the same channel that I got that from. That's interesting. This is some good vibey music. And now, from now on, we will be using royalty-free music because Nintendo seems to be getting a lot harsher copywriting music. And I never know what anime soundtracks will get copyright claimed either. So we'll pass with synthwave and lo-fi like everybody else. I guess I should draw a line to separate the pants. Or she could just be like a weird green blob person. But once again, I find it necessary to say thank you guys for watching along with me and chatting with me and rambling about all this freaking nonsense. What have we got going on? I love carbonated drinks, but I can't bring myself to straight up buy bottles of water. I mean, that's a good point. For it, you know, tap water is enjoyable too. What I'm big into now is just flavored water, not even carbonated, because carbonated water is too much. Carbonated water is like spicy, but sometimes it's good. It like depends on my mood, but I would always rather soda, but soda's very bad for you, so like I limit my soda consumption. She can have no shoes on. There we go. But yeah, like how come flavored water tastes way better than carbonated water? Like it has such a stronger like sweet flavor to it. It's way more enjoyable to drink. Although Doesn't make you have to use the bathroom a lot, but I guess carbonated water would do that too. Wolf usually drinks water. See, that's good. That's what I'm working on that. Well, last time you streamed, there was a global pandemic going on. Wait, ooh, ouch. Shut your hat-foot pie hole. I mean, the last time I streamed was this year, though. So I mean, I don't know. That's fair. Okay, now I want a little airbrush going on here. Like, that's blush though. It needs to be purple. Like miserable, scared out of her mind. Yeah. And now we do the most important part, the sparkles. Ding, 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 ding. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. When I was drawing comics as a kid, I eventually like learned how to draw sparkles, like doing this little effect that makes it look like it's like glimmering. And I was like amazed. I was like, I gotta draw this every opportunity I get. And I do. Basically, if I ever need to fill a page, like if I'm like, I have a sketchbook and there's like blank space and I'm like, I need to put something there, I draw this shape. Absolutely. It's a fun shape. Kind of looks like fish. Maybe she could be smiling. No, she has a blank spot there. Make her smile. Like she's sparkling, you know? She's anxious, but she is glowing. You see her tongue sticking out. Yeah. A little tongue sticking out. Perfect. Oh, I don't even have it. Oh, I wasn't recording this. That's why I don't have a timer up. Oh well. I was curious how long we were going here, but I will gladly keep going. But there we go. Sparkling anxiety. Gotta say, the legs look weird as heck, but this is this is my favorite one that we've done so far, I think. It's relatable. You know, I did a little hand motion there with the like pretend there's like a somebody put in a chat where you say relatable with the glitter emote around it. Well, emoji, not the emote. I don't know if YouTube has a dedicated emote for that. But, ready for this? Ready? Check out this tech. Where is it? Here we go. Boom. Well, who's that? What's going on? What? Subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch for more live streams and videos about cartoons. What? That's crazy. Thank you, little guy. Although I think most people watching now are subscribed anyways, but that's a cute little bug I made. It's called a bug. Okay, I work at a news station. I learned that effects like that are called bugs. Let me sip some water real quick. Okay, we also got to write the title here. There's also an anime opening that I like. It's called Sparkling Daydream. So when I hear the word sparkling, I think of that song automatically. It plays in my Spotify a lot. Despite having a Spotify playlist with like 500 songs in it, the same handful of songs play all the time. Like the other day when I was cleaning my room, a few songs came on and I was like, wow, I didn't even know I put this in here because it never plays. Sparkling anxiety. We'll put a little smiley face next to it. It's like dark humor, you know. It's like, oh, excuse me. It's a little bit of a, like, yeah, you know, anxiety's so funny, ha ha ha. It's not, but good. So there we go. She can just sit there. I feel like she should have a shadow. I don't know if there's like a perspective distortion effect in this though. deform. Would that be it? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, hang on then. Let's do some real fancy post-production effects here. We're gonna go to filter, and we're gonna, or no, not even filter. We're gonna, yep, and then we're gonna new layer. We're gonna have a black pen, and we're gonna do that. Yeah. Delete that layer. Now we have this one. Make it transparent a little bit and put it behind her. We're gonna deform it. Let's go on like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Special effects. This is always the hardest part. What should it be? 35. I like 35. Where's that down? There we go. Perfect. I don't know why the sparkles have shadows. That's we'll think of lore for that. There we go. This one's too good to draw on the same layer, so let's get another layer going, and then draw in the corner, but then also end up taking up like 3/4 of the image space. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Exactly. What episode is that from? That's like when Plankton says that. Is that the one where he's controlling SpongeBob? Macho. Okay, that's a very interesting adjective. Because that's not even, that's just technically a Spanish word as well. So it's interesting. Macho excitement. Okay, I could work with that. That's just hype. We're all hyped. Ginormous. And okay. Macho excitement. We just gotta have do like a little kid, like he's really excited to go on a roller coaster. Yeah, do a little shortcut. There we go. I'll be doing a little bit of this, going like, yeah, biting his bottom lip. Gonna have one of those little hats that every kid has. Oh, one moment, someone needs to talk to me. Okay, we're back. Has anybody seen a kid with a hat like this in real life? Oh yeah. My brother's in here. He's telling me there was a photograph that my aunt had in her house that had a kid with a hat like this on. So that kid wore one for sure. You can have an ear. One or first ear of the night. Where'd that line come from? Oh, that's the tooth back. Just be. Yeah, you could be like a Lego, like a Lego kid. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Oh, he's so excited. Here's the roller coaster. It's in the distance. There we go. That's the whole ride, actually. That's it. It ends there. That's the whole roller coaster. Like he's excited for that. Like what a ripoff. Paying like 12 grand to go to Disney World to go on this roller coaster one time because he's gonna get sick. Oh, when did I change it? Oop, oop. There we go. Just say RC because I'm not gonna be able to fit roller coaster in that box. Then we draw carts here, so it looks like it's a roller coaster. Oop, 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 oop. Would you guys be excited like this kid is to go on a roller coaster? For me, it would depend on the roller coaster. I used to think I wasn't too into like thrilling rides, but we went to Disney World maybe like 3 or 4 years ago now, and it was my first time going to Disney World where like I was grown up, so I actually like enjoyed it and went on rides and understood everything. But I know there I went on the Mount Everest roller coaster that they have, and I loved it. In fact, I loved it so much that at nighttime, I think they're doing like a special show or something. So no, I just used the wrong colors for that, by the way. Wait, no. There's another shortcut here. Ready for this one? I think. Wait, does this have an invert effect? It's gotta have an invert effect. I feel like it does, but oh well, yeah. We'll just redo that. But yeah, I went on that roller coaster a ton of times, and I loved it. I eventually my siblings continued to go on it, but I got like sick from it. I messed something up here. I'm like I'm too busy. Oh, excuse me. I'm too busy thinking about roller coasters to draw. So there we go. You could just have like these creepy eyes. He could be bleeding from his eyes because he's that excited. That's a thing that happens. You can have a nosebleed too, I guess. That's like I guess the real trope is the nosebleed when you're excited, not when you're. There we go. Sure. It's a little disgusting, but I'm here for it. Should he be like yellow because he's a Lego, or should he should just have normal skin? He's more of like a Playmobil. Is that where the... I gotta merge these layers, I'm confusing myself. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat. Macho excitement makes me think of some wrestler being so happy that he destroys everything around him. I was like deliberately trying to avoid making a wrestler because like that's too easy. You gotta use macho meaning very. Or strong, or strong. I guess that's mucho actually, huh, with the U. Curse 5 years of Spanish class in middle school and high school for nothing. Yeah, oops. Macho still means big or like strong though, so this still works. What? Oh, because I drew that on the other. Boop boop. There we go. Give him little Lego feet. Oh, that's a harsh shade of blue. That's like a shade of blue that strains my eyes and gives me like an optical illusion effect. Can have like a pinkish shirt. No, here we go. We can have some lore. We can draw the internet. There we go. Huh? What's the lore now? That's the same internet symbol that's inside that other little character's head, huh? What's up with that? Is he at Internet Land? That would be an absolutely horrible theme park. Well, these hats are usually like rainbow, so I guess we got to do a little rainbow going on here. Blue. Yeah, this is a bit of a harsh blue. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. And he'll also have like orange hair. Cause if I ever draw like floofy short hair like this, it has to be orange or red. Just gives me that kind of vibe. I should be the kid with the hat like this. You can cosplay this character if you want. Wonder how much these hats go for these days. Can't say I've like ever seen one in the store though. Though there's that guy from Club Penguin, where like his whole character is the fact that he wears a hat like this. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. that little design. As was saying, in the snow, you said you would be, as in you would be excited for a ride. So that's good to hear. I like rides that go forward all the time. Oh, here's some lore now. Okay, Magenta Internet is an AI who acquired godlike powers and now rules the entire world as its government. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But like she's nice though. She's like mostly nice. Like, what kind of evil government would make a roller coaster that has one hill, you know? I feel like he needs some freckles, and then we can call it a day. My boy Rookie. Exactly, Rookie from Club Penguin. Club Penguin's definitely something we gotta stream at some point. I almost worry, though. Like, if I play Club Penguin for a stream, I might, like, get really into it. Like, I'm worried that I would like want to go back and play it during my free time. But there's like I followed the Club Penguin Rewritten Twitter account. Like, it definitely seems like there are a lot of people out there who are just like still really into it. And like, it's just like Club Penguin's just so cute, and it's so simple. It's so easy to like go on and just be like, oh, I'm gonna do like the coffee bean mini game for like 40 minutes to pass some time, and then like you do it and like you're just so happy. Like, I remember when I was younger, I never understood how the Puffle Roundup game worked. That's the one where the puff, like, you have to use your cursor to scare the puffles into like a kennel, I guess. And I never quite understood how it worked, but my sister taught me how, and then she also taught me that it gives you a lot of coins. So when I went to my grandparents' house and I got bored, I would hop on their Windows XP computer with a pig with wings mouse cursor for some reason. I don't know why they had that. And I would play that minigame on Club Penguin for a very long time and listen to Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum music while doing it. Those were the days. Everything's been downhill since then. Just like this roller coaster. It all like this is me playing Club Penguin in my grandparents' basement and listening to Pokemon Diamond Pearl music, and then the rest of the roller coaster is my whole life. Tragic, very, very. That's extremely unhappy. I don't mean it. /J. I don't know. Like, we could fit another one on this same layer. That's fine. Draw it up here. But first, take a sip. You can watch this little guy. Who's this? What's he got to say? There we go. We're back. Thanks, little guy. I guess that's his name. That's a good name. I was kind of thinking that when I was drawing him, about the... No, you know what? I literally wasn't, actually. It's because I just saw a Twitter thing about it. There's an Adventure Time episode called Little Dude. Oh no, did I not even make a command for that? Oops. Well, it posts the link sometimes, I think. It's in the description? Nope, it's not in the description. Well, my bad. But yeah, we can call that guy Little Dude. I'm cool with that. Little guy, little dude. Probably guy. Guy sounds a little better. Sounds less stolen from Adventure Time. Or what are we saying in chat? We're saying Magenta Internet unknowingly does horrific things. Okay, yeah. Club Penguin isn't fun for my adult brain that needs to be productive. But yeah, Puffle Roundup was my money-making grind as a kid. For sure. I definitely... The fishing game on Club Penguin I played a lot too, but that one's weird because it like is scripted. Basically, like there's a set amount of maximum coins you can make from a round of that game. But it's just like fun, and it's very satisfying to try to like go on streaks in it. Like try to not miss any fish the whole time and stuff. And then they eventually added the gray fish to that, and it was like, ooh, oh my god. Did they change like the big fish in that and stuff for like an event or something too? I feel like they did. Hang on. I can, yeah, I can quickly make this donation thing work. And then we'll generate our, actually, no, okay, first we'll generate our words, and then we can look at this guy on stream so that there's something to look at. Let's generate our word first, and then I'll make that work real quick. Can you type !frog in chat? I want to know if that one still works. I only remember the gray fish from the DS game. They put the gray fish in the web version if you used a certain fishing rod. They were really hard to catch. But like, I don't know if it was even like you'd really have to min-max to like care about doing that. Oh no, !frog doesn't work. Streamlabs is in the chat though, so that's, oh no, there we go. Just took a second. There we go. That's the first command I made as a test. Poised. Poised is our next word. What does that mean? Having composed in a self-assured manner. So like rich, elegant. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like confident. Okay. We could work with that. Poised intention. That's kind of like a whole scene. Poised blood. Well, I know what we're drawing. Well, let's add that command. Oh God, I have my window open. I definitely just heard like a duck. No, it's a cat. That's a cat. Oh, that's one of the wild cats. It's like fighting something right now. I remember we have a lot of wild cats around here, and our neighbor leaves food out for them. So they're like all over the place. And one day I heard one just like absolutely like screeching. Like it was like a cartoon, like default, like cats, like really angry cat yell noise. So I don't know about that, but I just out my window, I just heard something similar to that. I hope he's okay, but also he's probably just like killing a squirrel or something. Okay, now try !donate and see if that works. It's good to know that. I was also working, it's not like set yet, but I was working on a little fun gimmick for loyalty points on stream, where the more you watch and stuff, you get little points, and then you could use those points to buy a completely fictional joke digital item. But I'm still working on basically I'm just working on making the joke part of it. It worked. You can do those in real time, PogChamp. Okay. But anyways, what do we want? Poised blood. So like confident blood. Very interesting. I don't know if we're gonna do like a blood character here. Like a red outline. Just have, also have like a little suit on. It'll just be like a little like blood clot buddy. Very simple. There's like I'm picturing there's like a new Binding of Isaac item that creates little like blood buddies. So I'm definitely picturing that in my head. Give him a little suit. Here we go. Oop. There we go. This is going to be the cutest drawing, absolutely. My name's Blood, James Blood. So it kind of gives me those sort of vibes here. Close. Oh look, and then coincidentally, Streamlabs did the donate link, but that's like the automatic one. That's the automatic message that it's supposed to say every like 20 minutes or something. Now it looks like I'm asking for your money. I'm not. It's just a fun option. Mainly, like, I just think it's so fun to set up this stream stuff. Because I watch so many streams, even if people don't end up using the features and stuff I use, just setting them up and like feeling like I'm someone that I watch is pretty fun. I like that pinker color. There we go. Get real zoomed in. Have a monocle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just like some little details. Like I feel like there should just be like little shiny spots. So you're like, oh, it's a liquid. There we go. That's pretty good. Poised blood, everybody. I'm kind of having too much fun with this, so I think we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna use these props for the remainder of our time here. Poised blood, and then we do a little blood drop next to it. Yeah, creepy. That is not creepy. He's happy. He needs to get to work at the tax office where he does something with taxes. He doesn't even know what, but he just goes there because he's told to. There we go. Poised blood. And honestly, he's kind of tiny. He could we could even fit. We could fit one more on this page even. There we go. I'm getting better at this. I'm zooming in more. Just bothers me when you're so zoomed in that everything looks so pixelated, because it looks so good when you're zoomed out. What's this? Gasp. Did that show up on stream? I hope that showed up on stream. Snow just tipped 460. Thank you so much, Snow. That is so sweet of you. You specifically donated 500 yen though. I see. But it converts it. Disappointing. That's why does it even give you the why does it even give you the option to use a different currency? That's like, shouldn't it just know what your old currency is? But thank you so much. Very happy that you did that. Did it show up on the stream? I didn't hear the sound effects, but my volume is also down really low. We'll pretend that it said 500 yen. That's like you get like a piece of candy in Japan or something for that much. I watch anime. I know how yen works. It showed up? Good, good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't even generate. I'm like sitting here trying to draw some. I didn't generate the word. Smelly. Okay. That's good. Good adjective. Okay. Smelly understanding. Smelly inspector. Okay. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Inspector Gadget, because you like, isn't it just annoying that when you're when you're so into cartoons, there's just some things that you hear and that you just have to think of a cartoon. Like how I was saying sparkling makes me think of an anime song. It's like, don't think it made a sound. Oh. You know what? I changed that. I made that the Kingdom Hearts item noise because I had that in my sound library for some reason. So maybe that sound was just too quiet or something. I'll have to fix that up, but thank you for realizing. I'm also seeing now on my Streamlabs the very long mysterious religious message that you sent. Did that fit on the screen? I made the little bug like bigger for that because I want the messages to fit better, because before the messages, and even just the subscriber text, was really tiny. But anyway, Smelly Inspector. He's gonna have a hat. Try the hat first. Then he's not gonna be Inspector Gadget, but like he'll be similar. He'll be like yeah, he's gotta have like he'll be like Magic Man from Adventure Time. I think everything that I could paste showed up. Perfect. Hey, I know this royalty-free song too. I have this one downloaded, I think. I don't know if I used it in something. Maybe I was like sampling this one to use as my outro or something. It's a little too action-packed sounding. Here we go. This is like this is Magic Man from Adventure Time, but as a inspector. With Zurg from Toy Story's like outfit on. It's a jacket. It's a fancy jacket. You give him a hand here. Fingers. I'll be holding a weirdly long magnifying glass. His hand. Let's show his other hand too. And it's just that, I mean, that hand just reeks. Like, this guy is so smelly. He's a smelly, smelly inspector. Yeah, but it's the SpongeBob episode though. He just thinks that he's ugly. He doesn't realize that his breath just smells. Or his whole it's probably mostly his jacket. He probably like left food in his pocket or something, but he doesn't realize it. He just thinks like everybody's bullying him for some reason, like in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NES. Like, everybody in town just hates this guy, and he's like, what did I do? And it's like, it's just because you smell, bro. Make him wait, how did I not highlight the face too? Let's just make him Magic Man. Here we go. He's yellow. Magic Man's greener than that, but whatever. Give him fancy brown trench coat. Also, Snow, I appreciate you tuning in because it's like really early. It's late at night, but also early in the morning for you, right? Like, it's like it's past midnight in your area, right? Because I was looking before the stream at world times because I was curious about that. Because I know, like I said, like I get so many comments that are like from people that are like from different places, and it's like amazing. It's like part of the whole YouTube thing that I never thought much about, but like it's very clear sometimes that a lot of people who show up for stuff from different places, like especially on TikTok now. I've made a few TikToks about Danganronpa that are doing huge numbers, and they get so many comments that are just in other languages, where like people are tagging their friends and like what are they doing? Like translating what the video says to their friend or something? Like it's interesting. They'll watch an English video, but then like talk to their friends in the comments in their native language. Not that Snow, not that you're from somewhere that speaks a different language. You guys just put U's in words that do not have U's. Did I color the eyes? I think I did. Here we go. Maybe just coat should have been darker, but whatever. Always gotta have the stink lines so you know these the smelly smell that's smelly. There you go. SpongeBob reference again. Can't not go a day as a cartoon fan without referencing SpongeBob, like, or thinking about SpongeBob like 80 times. It's almost like torturous. That looks a little weird. I guess because this hand is lower than the other one. There we go. Add some flies too. Some Binding of Isaac style flies, because it's the only that game taught me how to draw flies. There we go. Ta-da! The smelly inspector. Everyone hates. They hate this guy. This the line smoothing that I use definitely makes my handwriting look notably more messy than it usually is. Like because I drew the S so fast, it turns out looking like that. But like, you know, if I was using paper, it would look okay. That's like hang on, I gotta just keep that here. That's the best S that I've ever written in my entire life, probably because of the line smoothing. But like, wow, that's a good S. That's even better than what I would do when I had to trace the S's on like the elementary school stuff. Should all these characters have drop shadows? I feel like we're like, it's like, you know, it's just wrong that we gave the anxiety character a drop shadow. Now these ones don't have ones. I feel like the inspector should have one, but I don't know. Let's not merge them all together on one layer. And then we'll do. So, did this video end, by the way? Is the music over? Oh no, it's just this song's just really quiet. Skip this one. I can't even hear it. I'm gonna be right back. Little bathroom break, but don't go anywhere because we'll keep this going for another 20 or so minutes or more. We'll find out. I also gotta drink water. We get to see the fancy transition thing again too. So that's I'm basically, yeah. How about just pretend that I'm only leaving because I want you guys to see this transition thing because it took me forever to figure it out. No, it didn't. I'm lying. And we're back. It's getting hot in here, so I turned my fan on. Let me know if that is being picked up in the microphone, because that would be really annoying if it was. That's a good transition. Thank you. I like how it turned out. It's inspired by the Basement Collection, which is a game that is made by my favorite artist. That's kind of where my whole aesthetic is coming from, because I'm very into his art. Again, let's transition back. Fantastic. Very cute. I like it. I probably can. I meant to see if I could randomize that, and then like every time it makes a different expression, because that's what the inspiration for it does too, and I think that'd be cute. But the smile's nice too. So through my bathroom window, I could see a black wild cat, all cuddled up on this little stool thing that we have outside. Oh, that was probably the one that was making noise earlier, but he looks nice and comfy now. You should get off my lawn. It's also a black cat, So that's Shaggy. That's bad luck. So let's generate our next thing. What is this? I don't even know what this word is. I just have to look up what this word is. I can't even pronounce this. Worthless. Okay, there's a word that means worthless, but it's also a city in Mississippi. Take with that what you will. Here we go. Shy. Perfect. Great adjective. Shy girlfriend. Pog champ. What a perfect combination of words. Okay, let's go. First thing, like, by default, I hear shy character. I'm like, okay, they gotta have like a puffy sweater on. That's just how this works. The word, so we're doing shy girlfriend. And Wolf asked how I did that transition. I want to do stuff like that in future live streams. So literally what I did was I drew that in this software, and then in my video editor, I cut it apart and animated it that way. And I also had to learn how to make a transparent video file, which I wasn't entirely sure if that was a real thing, because one of my professors mentioned that in class one time, and I was like, what? You can make a transparent video file? And you can, but also they get pretty big in file size apparently. But I looked that up the other day on how to do that. So you need to have an AVI file. I mean, it would all be dependent on what sort of stuff you're using for editing. And you could probably, like, at least I use Streamlabs to stream, but it's also this like a modded version of OBS. So you can probably even just use like a still picture as well that does like a crossfade effect or something. But like, heck, I probably could have even done something easier than what I did to make that transition work. But there we go. I don't know. Hopefully that makes a little sense. I'm still waiting for the day where I'm able to pay for Adobe Creative Suite so I can use Photoshop's more advanced tools and make like genuine animation and stuff like that. But for now, I draw everything in this software and then use my video editor to make it look like it's animated by just stringing it all together. Here we go. Shy girlfriend. This is what I'm picturing right now is a character that I already created a while ago for a college thing that didn't get finished because of the pandemic. So we're basically going to draw someone very similar to that character. No, that does explain it. I've made transparent videos before, so it shouldn't be too hard. Ha ha ha. Whoa, she knows how to make transparent videos. I didn't know until a day ago. Well, thanks for asking, because like when you're someone like me who spends a majority of my time doing video editing stuff, I like when I'm able to talk about that stuff because it's like my whole life. Here we go. A big puffy sweater that doesn't fit her. We'll do the eyebrows on another layer so it doesn't mess up our fill tool. And then some sweat drips. Yeah, I'm realizing a lot of this I should be using the symmetry tool. But whatever. We can make one of these sweat drips can just be a fish, like for comedic effect, because it looks like fish. Then we, whoops. Fill this up. She can have blonde hair. Blonde hair is kind of hard to get a good color for, though. Yeah, that works. And then now I want to give her a purple sweater, but then she is just another one of my characters, sort of. I mean, that character doesn't have long hair. It's too harsh. Too harsh. Make it whiter. There we go. This song just sounds like a real song. Oh, that's a weird color. I get that. It's fun talking about something you just learned. Exactly. The past like 3 days, I learned so much about random things. I learned that in GIMP, which is what I use for photo editing and stuff. I learned that there's an option to remove like all the blank space beyond the borders of your drawing, or like, because I have to do a lot of transparent image stuff, like for my thumbnails and for animating and stuff. So usually I would cut a drawing and then paste it into an entirely new canvas that is just like by default shaped around the image. But apparently there's just an option in one of the tabs to destroy all the space beyond the border of your image. Which, like, now that I think about it, it seems like obvious that would be a feature, but I never cared to like think about like, because I was drawing the live stream schedule and there was like 5 extra pixels at the bottom, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to have to like like redo the whole thing. There's gotta be a way I can like shape the canvas or something. And then it's like, yeah, you can literally just make it so space that you don't want disappears. There's definitely also just like a iPhone photo crop tool in the software as well that I've never used, but like there has to be one. And here we're gonna make this one's gonna be a fish. It can be a slightly different color. Gasp, John Perry in chat. John Perry, I need to mod you. I was recommended this because I follow Cryptid's channel, but there's no Jersey Devil here. Excuse me. So sorry, we don't. I'm a cryptid. You can't see me, but I definitely am. I am actually a monster. Dude, source dude, just trust me. Yeah, there we go. That's good. She works at like a fish market or something. So like that's why she shall by seashore. That's why she's shy, because she grew up like surrounded by just like sailors and stuff. So she's like, she feels like she doesn't fit in around other people. Move that up. Yeah. That color's off. It should be pink maybe. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe just like some sweat. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it adds character. She works at fish. Yeah. I'm at soup. Definitely also am not watching the anime Osomatsu-san right now, which has a character who sells fish and makes fish her entire personality. So definitely didn't just come up with that because I was thinking about that. What's on her shirt? I guess a fish. It makes sense. Like a scary fish. Do like a shark or something. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, that's scary. She's like, hey, do you guys like my new shirt? And then somebody's like, dude, that a shark? She's like, yes. He's like, yo, sharks are freaking awesome. And she's like, no, it's stupid, I'm sorry. And it's like, he's like, well, no, I thought it was awesome. Okay. And then they get married later because she has to be somebody's girlfriend. Guy girlfriend. Ta-da. That's another good one. Very simple, but it's cute. Whoops. Where's her her skin came off. There we go. My back is hurting. Absolutely something I need to prioritize. Something that I need very badly is a good desk chair. I've been working with a really it's an okay chair, but it's not made for sitting at the computer for 10 hours a day like I do. So I need to get a real chair soon. No, she can't be married or she won't be a girlfriend. Ugh, lore ruined. No, that's fine. That's late. That's in the future though. And in this specific drawing, she's still a girlfriend, so it works out. So let's see. Tired is my next adjective. We didn't get that already, right? I feel like we got tired already. Combination. Tired combination. Draw like a locker or something. Category sister. Tired sister. I mean that would just be another girl character. I guess. No, I don't know. I want to draw something like weird. Medicine? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Imagine your sleep paralysis demon getting on your laptop/phone and just drawing on it. That's cryptid. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I thought for a few seconds, like, I might just do it if I get bored enough to, I can't actually because I don't have a camera, but like doing like a VTuber type of thing with my little avatar guy would be cute, or even just like putting a little overlay of him might be a cute thing to add eventually, but I don't know. That's a vague idea I had. So here we go. Tired medicine. I guess, I mean, it kind of makes sense to just be like NyQuil or something. We'll do like a sentient little pill bottle that's very sleepy. The wolf also said, I love Osamatsu-san. Are you watching the English sub or the dub? Well, I watched the series when it first came out. I never finished the second season, so like I lost track of it after that. But I'm rewatching it now because I got the DVD at a DVD store, or the Blu-ray, fancy, at a DVD store. And I was like, well, I have to watch this. I was like, I had to buy it because I knew it would be such a perfect thing to watch when I was drowsy on painkillers from my wisdom teeth, and it was. So now I'm watching it with the dub too because that's new for that, and it's really good. I don't see how they could have messed it up anyways, but they come up with like really fun alternative jokes and stuff. Like usually it's a little bothersome to me when no, you should be sleeping. Usually it's kind of bothersome to me when anime dubs like use memes or like very noticeably like make the dialogue more American, but like it works well in Osamatsu-san. And also, like, I also kind of had to buy it when I saw it because I've been waiting for a reason to rewatch it and for a dub of it, because they announced that dub like forever ago. Because the show is from like 2015 or 2016 or something, and the dub only came out this year in like March or something. So I was like, it's right in front of me. I have to buy it and I have to watch it. Snow's talking about the girlfriend character we drew. Her evolution line is shy girlfriend, shy wife, shy widow. Snow, that's dark as hell, but I'm for it. Hi Noodle, thanks for joining in. Right now we have been drawing randomly generated prompts. So right now I'm drawing tired medicine. So this is tired medicine. Personified. Personified. Oh, it can't be personified because then it'd have to be like anime and I can't draw that. Oh, whoops, that's where the eye bangs are. Wolf says about Osomatsu-san, I stopped around season 2 as well. I really want to watch the dub whenever I get the money on my hands. Yeah, for sure. It's really entertaining. And I mean, it's bothersome to me now because I'm like, do I want to watch the remainder of the show? It's not dubbed yet though. So like, should I just wait like 4 years for it to all be dubbed or what? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I finish the season, I guess. But it's a show that was like, it was hugely popular for a while on Tumblr specifically because everything is popular on there and that's where I've spent most of my life. But then like the season 1 finale was building up like this like dramatic moment, but then the episode before the finale was building up like some drama, but then the finale like played it off as with a bizarro joke and everybody got really mad. But I was just like, what did you expect? Have you seen the show? Like it's a comedy show. It has some good character moments, but like it is a totally ridiculous show. And like the fact that so many people just like turned to despise the series because it played them like a fiddle at the end. It's kind of upsetting, but I mean, it's still popular somewhere because it's got 3 seasons now and a movie. So I feel like I've been missing out on so much. And the 3rd season just came out this year, or like it started last year and went into this year or something. I'm trying to think of like how to make this tired medicine more interesting, but like I don't know. I guess he could be drooling. But crowned, how is it drooling? If it's like where are its internal organs and stuff, bro? Unrealistic. It's a pill jar with a face on it. I don't know what you're expecting from me. There we go. Tired medicine. Med. I have to look to my other monitor to make sure I spell medicine correctly. Ta-da! There we go. Shy girlfriend and tired medicine. It's drooling powdered medication. Yeah, there we go. And Noodle, I'm sure your requests are great, but for now I'm just having a lot of fun with this randomly generated stuff. So I think I'm just gonna keep going with this and just do a few more of these, maybe like the rest of this page and then like one more after, and then call it a night because it's almost been 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Okay, our next adjective is obscene, which I don't know what I would necessarily draw for that. I mean, I know what it means, but like that's like, oh, it's okay. The description for the word, it's literally a word to describe sexual things. I thought it was just kind of a general term for like disgusting stuff, which I guess it also kind of is, but the Google definitions has the word sexual in it. So let's use a different word. Young. Okay, next adjective is young. Please, Sheldon. Random noun generator, be Sheldon, even though it's not a noun. Young context. That doesn't work. Young entertainment. Young country. Young addition. Young replacement. That works. We could draw, this would be a little double thing. We draw like an old guy but then he's getting replaced by an evil guy. Draw the next prompt as a Pokemon. In your next video, put a dog in it. I don't know why I read like I read that message like that. There you go. So let's do like, we're just gonna have like a this guy's gonna be sad because he's old. Just like all old people are very, very sad all the time. That's his mustache. Sad. He's got wrinkles. He's got like big shoulders. He's like a big man. Whoop. Let's see. Wolf said, I never really paid much attention to the community other than the animation and animatics. I've seen that. I also remembering getting a Totomatsu hoodie. Oh, that's cute. Well, I never paid too much attention to fandom stuff for that show either. It's just the fact that like I watched it because I was seeing so much of it from like random blogs and stuff, and then I specifically noticed that I wasn't seeing any of it anymore after the first season ended. Show Otto. I can't show Otto because my dog's name is not Otto, and also my dog Tito. First of all, I don't have a camera. I might have a picture I could pull up or something of him if I remember to. But Tito actually isn't home right now because my sister moved to an apartment, and he's technically her dog. But we're gonna be sharing him, but he's staying at her apartment for a little while. I think he's gonna come back home on Saturday. Yeah, I'll draw the next one as a Pokemon if you guys seem to think that's a cool idea. Now, I imagine you're saying like an original Pokemon, not like a. Or do you want it to be? Well, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll make some Pokemon OCs here. And Noodle said she's playing Snap. Noodle, is Snap any good? Because like maybe I just don't follow Pokemon content creators or something, but I saw like nothing about Snap anywhere. Like that was such a huge like nostalgia bait thing that I thought people would be going crazy over. But I've seen like nothing about it, so like I can't tell if like do people just not care or do I just not follow people who are into it? Because it's literally a game about taking pictures. I thought I would see pictures everywhere. Did this just? Okay. Oh no, I was holding the right click button by accident. I thought it crashed. But it wasn't letting me select stuff. Snap is great. You're not seeing anything about Snap because it's all in the in-game photo sharing thing. Does it do the weird thing where like Smash Bros does where you can't save pictures to your Switch? You probably can. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad people like it. I only just started it because I just got it in the mail. But I'm into Miitopia right now. Which I'm definitely... Maybe it's just because I'm so shocked that it came out. I'm enjoying it much more than I was enjoying the 3DS version. I think because now I understand what it is.